The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue, better known as Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Ladies
Tonight,
and
a good one in the NFC.
welcome
It's the
your
Washington
2025
Commanders and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
And even though he's just a rookie, Mike, I think it's safe to say Jaden Daniels, he is one of the most dynamic athletes that we have in the entire NFL at the quarterback position. And on top of that, he's not a one-dimensional player. Yes, he's going to make splash plays with his feet, and he's going to make some highlight reel plays, but he is a quarterback. He can make every throw. He's got great arm talent. If he can continue to find the balance between those two aspects, he's got a chance not to have just success today, but he has a chance to have success for a long time in this league. You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
Packers 7, Commanders nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Commanders' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They are obviously still smarting from that pick six a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hole. Try to start digging out now with 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup.
They were able to connect on the comeback, but I don't think it was really well executed. This is a deeper route. This receiver's got to push his depth before his break a little bit more downfield. They'll take the completion, but they were hoping to get a little bit more with that one.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. Off he goes. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the 1st down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Complete to John
A
Bates.
gain there of 23
It's a gain of
yards.
23 yards.
First down, Washington.
First down, Washington.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready.
In trouble, and down he goes. Micah Parsons. He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Now quick throw taken in by Brown.
To Noah Brown. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Scrambling to his left. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down.
On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Commanders are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. Bo Melton on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard
So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A 2nd down throw for Love. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he's going to have enough for the first down. Oh, mark him up at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Packers first down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
On play action, Love. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On 2nd down, Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he will score. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Packers 14, Commanders 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Javon Bullard there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, they need 7. They run it once more with Eckler. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try and run for the first with Eckler. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Jaden Reed on the return for the Pack. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Packers offense ready to take over once again. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. To throw is Love. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
To the 49-yard line. A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Love. Open is the tight end, Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Trying to bounce that one outside, but only going to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
We'll go play action with Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 14-3 is the score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. Here now, 3rd and 5. As we are ready to get back underway. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the goal line and in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now it's McManus for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Packers move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Commanders 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Quay Walker. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing now, Daniel. He'll step up and run this. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. And he won't try to risk much more, sliding down a gain of 3.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. didn't get a whole lot going, short game.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now Daniels. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10.
Commanders 10.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and a yard. Here's Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
That's good.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19
First time
yards.
they've looked his way tonight.
That's another.
Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. First down, Packers.
Bay Packer.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. In motion, Reed. Once again, it's Jacobs. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. This is 3rd and 6. Love to throw. And that is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This one will be from 37 yards out. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the zone read, here's Daniels. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's McLaurin open on the left side.
Complete to Terry McLaurin. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. Third and 2. Here's Daniels. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Commanders.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
The tight end, Ertz, in motion. Play action. Here's Daniels. There's Ertz. He's got it right side.
Daniels pass.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Zach Ertz.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Daniels gonna throw again. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Number 17, Terry McLaurin. A gain of 9 yards and a Washington 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
18 on the play.
They get 18 on that one. Good for a Commanders' 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down. They'll motion over Samuel. To the air again is Daniels. He gets it to Samuel, left side.
To Deebo Samuel. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing again, Daniels. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Commanders.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Gay to add the PAT. He's got it, and the Commanders back within 7. It's 24-17.
Commanders 17.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing is Love. That's Dobbs open left side. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
48 yards.
It's a huge play in a tight ball game. A gain of 48.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Love to throw it on first down. Pass caught. It's Golden.
Love's pass complete to Matthew Golden. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now Love. Inside the 10, it is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now Love. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Commanders come up with it. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Washington. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
So now this to get them back to even heading into the break. It's up and through. And the Commanders will tie this game at 24.
24-24.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses What a show they put on in the first half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Melton now to return. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they'll try to keep it going. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Jonathan Jones on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he will pick up a first down up to the 37-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard
So, Mike, you know by now
line.
my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the outside, it's brought in by Golden. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Packers.
Outbreaking routes,
first
Mike,
down.
especially outside of the numbers,
1st and 10 at the
everything is about the
49-yard
timing.
line.
If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On the bootleg, it's Love. The right side, catch made by Dobbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
On the play.
13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Space to run inside the 20. And he's in! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Packers.
Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
McManus on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers will go up by 7.
31. Commanders 24.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll go play action here with Daniels. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 46
yards. A big play and a much-needed one as well. Pickup of 46 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the Packers' 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders will cut the lead down to 4.
27.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. Melton now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense and Romeo Doubs heading out for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd
All
and
things
10.
considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 2nd down, Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a
Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
13 yards on the catch there. First down, Packers.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time.
It's second down
and that will lead to a second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Packers first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. He'll take this down inside the 30. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Second and 7. From the gun, it's Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he uses the vision to take it outside, and he is in. Josh Jacobs, touchdown, Green Bay. That his second touchdown tonight. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead.
27.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do, and he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10. On play action, Daniels. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They run this straight ahead with Eckler. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Washington.
First down, Commanders.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
They'll go back to Eckler here on first down. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Eckler, the ball carrier. He was brought down at his 49-yard line. Brings up second down.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Eckler. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. Throwing now, Daniels. There's that man again, another catch.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. Running right up the gut, it's Eckler. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Commander's first down.
Washington.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. To the right side, catch made by McLaurin. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? they've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So now Daniels and the Commanders offense gonna go for two.
Washington will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he cannot get in. The try for two comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Melton now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Running is Jacobs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Love to throw. This one is caught by Reed. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Love to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll motion over Samuel. Play action. Here's Daniels. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
The Commanders about to send this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Packers.
And the Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
At the 41-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one reeled in by Golden. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to throw is Love. To the outside, it's brought in by Golden. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On fourth down, Love. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders' offense heading out for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Man in motion is Brown. They'll go play action here with Daniels. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so.
And he's in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Important spot here for the Commanders as they will go for two.
The Commanders will line up for the two-point conversion.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels.
The two-point conversion.
That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Melton now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard
Josh Jacobs
line.
and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Terrific start to this drive.
That's good.
Gain of 23 and a first down.
Packer.
Well, that's how you get a drive started, a big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He's got room at the 30, and he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jacobs. Whoa. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
In motion goes Dobbs. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's Love. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
A good play action with Love. And he'll take it on in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Commanders 41. Brendan McManus.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Man in motion is Brown. Daniels to throw on second down. He'll step up and run. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
He was brought down by
A big one here in the fourth quarter.
It's a gain of
32 yards.
First down, Commanders.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw through the air, connecting with Debo. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
This is one of those
5.
throws where you're hoping you do
Packers'
most of the
38-yard
damage
line.
after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On second down, it's Daniels. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He's going to keep it himself. Crazy. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
He's tackled at the 7-yard
It is a
line.
gain of 23
First and
yards,
goal,
and
Washington.
now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
To the 5-yard line.
Austin Eckler, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second down, goal to go. Throwing is Daniels. And this is a touchdown.
Touchdown,
They were
Washington.
not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match
The
backs,
kick is
match
good.
tight ends and receivers, but
Makes
often it's the quarterback
score.
that has no one
Commanders
assigned to him.
48,
And in this case,
Packers
he's able to capitalize
45.
and run it in himself.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Nixon on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's first down. From the gun, it's Love. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Here's Love. There's that man again. Another catch. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second.
A 6-yard
Stop the
pickup
clock with
brings up
24
2nd
seconds
and
to
4
go in the game.
at the 42-yard line.
Now, 2nd and 4. To throw is Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
36-yard
Not the biggest gain in the world, Mike, but what I really like from the quarterback is just the timing of the drop, the timing of the delivery, and hopefully this can jumpstart this offense in the right direction.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Packers going to use their final timeout now, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
26-yard line.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to potentially send us to overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Brendan McManus.
So not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout.
To Zach Ertz. A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game that allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
First and 10 at the
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Percy Butler on the tackle. A gain of 3 brings up second down at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Jacobs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
And less than a yard.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
He's brought down at the
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Man in motion is Brown. 3rd and short, and it's Daniels. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Packers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Love out quickly to Dobbs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. We typically see the big guys up front, Mike, make plays at the line. But every so often, he's able to drive through, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 7.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Packers set to kick this one away. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Commanders' offense make their way out to take over once more. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Daniels to the outside, into the hands of McLaurin. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Daniels going to keep this himself. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
2 yards.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
The Commanders set to kick this one away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Packers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. Here's Love to throw. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
It is 2nd and 6. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Green Bay Packer.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
12 more
Give them
yards.
12 on that
That's
one.
another
They are on the march. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the
Well, here he is
38-yard
just
line.
taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Jacobs. Jacobs, first down and more. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
That's
20-yard pickup there. First down, Packers.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. And I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So it's a win for the Packers. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.